Hello everyone, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar with a pick a card reading. So I asked my cards what kind of reading should I be doing, and I got the Four of Swords, which Darlene had, which indicates to me that there's a need for a no contact reading. So for those of you that are in no contact situations with somebody that you care about, this is the reading for you. And also I want to say thanks to Darlene because she also did mention that. Spirit confirmed it, so there we go. We've got it. So for those of you who are like in very little contact or no contact at all, this is a reading for you to find out what your person's current feelings and thoughts are regarding you. Or I guess it's going to be more thoughts than feelings. Okay, so we've got 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can go ahead and find the timestamps down below to get your reading. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who supports the channel so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really are hoping that you're having a blessed day and that things are going very well for you and your loved ones. And yeah, I will go ahead and see you in your reading. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, which is a private, video reading just like this, but only for you and unlisted, you can do that by going down in the description box below. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase a reading, as well as a link to my Amazon wish list. I also give readings, to people who do choose to get something off my Amazon wish list, so that's just an option for those of you that are more into gift giving. But yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, so if you've chosen pile number 1 with the selenite, I always have a hard time saying that. This is your reading. So let's find out what is up with your person that you're in no contact with. What are they feeling and what are they thinking? What's going on with them? So let's first start out with the first card, which is Knife. Now, Knife is about conflict, okay? So there could be some confliction here, but it can also be about intention and kind of wanting to take some kind of action. So your person could be thinking about or feeling conflicted about taking some kind of action. They know they've got to do it, but they might be a little bit afraid. Okay, so yeah, I definitely sense that maybe there's been a bit of conflict here. If not, this person might just be feeling as if they really want to reach out. Let's see what else here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, in reverse. This indicates that your person is dealing with a blocked throat chakra. So they are having a difficult time communicating right now. Kind of makes sense in a no contact reading. So for many of you, there's little to no contact, obviously, since you clicked on this video, but I really do feel like that they are having a hard time speaking up. They have a hard time maybe facing conflict for some of you with this Knife. They might have a hard time, speaking up and telling you what their intentions are. So you might be just like left in the dark as to what the heck they want, right? And we also have indecision. Again, confirming this idea that this person has a difficult time making decisions, perhaps, speaking up for themselves in some way. Also, for some of you, it's like they don't know exactly where they want to go with this, so they're just kind of not saying anything. And that could be because the future is unclear, or they have a hard time, again, taking charge of their decisions. And we have free yourself as well, so it seems like they don't want to be in that energy of feeling indecisive, of feeling like they can't speak up. So I definitely am sensing that this person is really feeling the need to contact you, to speak up. But again, they feel like they can't here. And I feel like they're still trying to maybe perhaps get over that feeling of not being able to really speak up. We also have the the 2 of Cups. So yeah, your person's feeling like still very connected to you, okay, on a very emotional level. They care a lot about you. They have, strong feelings for you. Whether this is like whatever connection you're, coming here for. It doesn't have to be romantic, of course. I'll remind you of that. I tried to read the cards, and get messages for the general, population who's going to be watching this. And yeah, it seems like your person is feeling a very special connection with you, okay? And with the 6 of Swords, I can definitely see that they want to repair this connection. They want to get to a better place. They could be feeling a bit stormy inside right now, so some of them might be feeling conflicted. And that's, again, they're trying to get to a place where they feel healthier, where they feel clearer. so that they can actually speak up and talk to you in maybe a calm way. So for some of you, there could be some arguments, and that's why they're not really sure which way to go with this, and they're just trying to clear their head to get a better vision of the future and how they should act on, their feelings and what's going on inside of them. Okay? We also have the Ten of Wands, which definitely is indicating that this person feels pretty weighed down and burdened by the fact that you guys aren't in contact, okay? Seems like they really do want to free themselves from burdens that they feel, or extra responsibilities, or ways in which this connection hasn't worked out that's kind of bummed them out or let them down. If there are certain aspects of their life, it's like they want to get up the strength to finish this, to kind of come forward is what I'm getting. But they feel sabotaged in some way. And that could be sabotaged by you if you guys have been arguing, or it could just be self-sabotage too, especially with that throat chakra, if they have a really hard time opening up and being honest and truthful. You know what I mean? It's kind of like them, hurting themselves, giving into things that aren't healthy for them, behaviors that aren't healthy for them. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So I definitely see that your person's thinking about coming in towards you, wishing, feeling like that. They want to be in touch with you. They want to contact you. They want to message you. They want to see you, depending on your connection. So I'm going to take some more cards here, actually, to just kind of clarify a bit. And let's see, since your person's, why is your person, this is what I want to know. Those who chose Pawn number 1, Spirit, why is their person having a hard time speaking up? Why is there a blocked throat chakra? What is causing this? Interesting. The Chariot. See, the Chariot can all be about taking risks. They could be afraid to take risks. They could be afraid to move forward in some way. They might have, okay, here we have the Hierophant. So a lot of major arcana here. And the Ten of Wands again, okay. Okay, there could be certain responsibilities that are holding them back, okay. This could be that they aren't used to. With the Hierophant, it's very much how we believe. And it also can be talking about society and culture, and for instance, spiritual beliefs as well. And this person could be weighed down by perhaps their thoughts and feelings about how a person should speak or how they should act in a relationship. Some of them might have ideas that it's too difficult to kind of come forward if they've argued. Maybe they have pride or something, or certain beliefs in that they shouldn't be the one to say sorry, or again, for some of you, this might be that they are in a family situation or some kind of situation where they feel like it's not the morally correct thing to do, okay? So that's why they might be struggling, because it's like their heart wants to say one thing, their head wants to say another. Do you get what I'm saying? And there could be a little bit of a conflict in their spirit about how to go through with this and like bring this forward, how to free themselves. This could feel risky. This connection could feel risky to them here with the Chariot and the Hierophant, because the Chariot does indicate some risk, right? You can see here on this card, she's carrying a can of risk, and this one's got a can of gain. So it's like they know they could gain a lot from, getting in contact with you, but there's just something that's something morally inside of them that's blocking them. And like I said, that can come from literal moral beliefs, right? So if it was like a coworker or a boss, or somebody who's in a situation already, or in a position where they feel like they can't morally make this choice, or again, it could be somebody who's has certain belief systems in terms of how connections work and what they should and shouldn't do. Okay, and then we have that Ten of Wands again, signifying that this is a burden for this person. They're feeling a bit overwhelmed by all of it. And they could have a lot to do, a lot of obligations for some of you. Here they might be weighed down by life and their responsibilities as well. Okay, and that could help. That could be, kind of, for some of you, that could be the blockage in terms of no contact. It could be as simple as that, especially if, that applies to your situation, you kind of know that. And I feel like you guys would intuitively know that already. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for the tarot. Let's look and see. I want to get some numinous, or what, I think it's numinous or numina, or whatever the heck it's called, numinous astrology cards. Spirit, this person, what are they thinking, feeling? Ooh, we've got Pisces. Okay, so there's a lot of hidden feelings here, perhaps. They are feeling very connected to you, though, on a very spiritual level with that Two of Cups and Pisces. This could also be in their subconscious a little bit. A lot of their feelings could be hidden away and overshadowed by other things in their life. We have the 7th house. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's about partnership and companionship. It's about, oh, they do feel like you guys are a perfect balance in some way, okay? That you guys have a spiritual balance with each other. I feel like they, for some of you, this person dreams about you. And they do want to bring some kind of compassion, but I feel like they're really having a hard time opening up. Pisces is connected to the 12th house, which can be a very hidden house. And sometimes these traits that we have in the 12th house, it's very private, you know, and sometimes even people with planets in the 12th house don't recognize their abilities or what they're capable of. And it could be that this person is a little bit not tapping into that subconscious part of them or that hidden part of them, that spiritual part of them. But I do see that your person wants to connect with you with that 7th house. Yeah, in a physical way probably too here with Mars. They could be, you know, very attracted to you, feeling very attracted to you. This could be some Venus-Mars contacts in your synastry. There could be some Neptune-Mars, Neptune-Venus. I'm just seeing Libra here with the 7th house. So, makes me think of Venus. We also have the 6th house here. For some of you, they really wish that they could go back to talking to you every day. Some of you might have, you know, contacted each other or saw each other on a daily basis, and they might feel a bit removed from you right now, and they're not liking it, I feel like, because they want to come back into, you know, contact with you. Let's see here. I'm just going to get some final messages here. So we have Hope, Big Water. So I feel like your person's definitely hopeful for the future. They're kind of looking forward to what could happen. I don't feel like this person feels like they're going to be like this forever. So some of this is like they're just in their thoughts right now, and they're preparing, you know, in some way to come forward, okay? So I feel like this kind of like this blockage is temporary in nature. I don't think it's forever for most of you. Well, I would say for the majority of you watching, if you pick the right pile anyways, and you're relating to this, I would say that your person isn't going to be sticking away from you for too long. I feel like they're really just trying to figure out how they can come forward. And for some of you with this, it's just how to come in the best way possible. Thinking about how to do that. What could they say? See, this guy's like kind of preparing himself to go out. Trying to look his best. So your person could be trying to figure out in a way what they could say to make the best possible outcome. How could they bring this back into a better place? I'm seeing a lot of 6s, by the way, and 8s. We have 6 of Swords, 6, 16, 6 here, 36, and then the 6th house as well. So I see a lot of 6s, and I saw, well, I'll point that out, just that for sure. I just had to say that because I saw so many of them. So 6 might mean something to you guys. June, or the 6th of the month, or maybe that's a life path number, or yeah, something like that. Now let's get some charms. I'm gonna take some charms. I actually haven't taken charms in the last few videos, so let's get some. We had one go over. Oh, I see a little bird. So someone might tweet you or send a little message. Okay, that's what they're thinking about anyways, for sure. We have some Mario Mushroom. Ooh, we have Capricorn. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Pride and Prejudice. So there might have some, there might be some pride here. Okay, let's bring up the charms here. So we have Live Your Dream. Oops. Oh my lord. Whoops. Okay, we have Live Your Dream, and she believed she could, so she did. So we'll start. Hold on, let me just grab that one. It went flying. Not too far, though. Not too bad. So we've got the Mario mushroom, which is talking about leveling up. So it's like they might be trying to level up themselves, figure out how they can appear better, bigger for you. Let's see here. We have the star. So again, the star here in Mario, well, usually is like when, well, it's not usually. You get this in Mario, in Super Mario, when you like get unlimited powers. So for some reason, your person's trying to gain maybe up some confidence here is what I'm feeling in terms of how to come towards you. They want to seem invincible in some way. They want to seem like nothing can harm them. That's what I'm feeling, that for sure. Yeah, we have Capricorn. So Capricorn, 10th house. Some of you could work with this person, but this could just be that they want to come forward in some way, come out of the shadows, because we have that 12th house too. So there's a definite need for recognition here from your person. They want you to see them in some way. They want you to admire them, I would say, and see them as somebody who's very hardworking. And we have the crab. So it does remind me of Cancer here, this one. But it also could be someone who's a little bit tough on the outside, but soft on the inside. This person can have a lot more insecurity than you realize from their outer appearance here with the Cancer and the Capricorn. Because even if those signs don't resonate with you, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy. And that's what we're looking at here. Now, we have a heart with wings. Reminds me of that free yourself, free their heart, so that they can be able to kind of come forward towards you. And then we have cats. So for some of you, cats might be relevant to your connection. Maybe you both have a mutual love for cats, or somebody has a cat. Some of your names might be cat. But also a cat can talk about, kind of being a little bit sly. A little bit grumpy sometimes, perhaps. We have New York. So it's funny because it's a Statue of Liberty, which reminds me of freedom. So again, this person might be trying to kind of stand up for what they believe in, perhaps, in terms of this connection, like speak their truth and be free in their truth in some way. Also, New York could be, obviously, New York City, New York, or something like that. Could be involved here, or America in general, the U.S., the United States anyways, because America's quite big, and encompasses more than just the United States. We also have the mushroom. So, this mushroom, I still haven't kind of come up with a meaning for me, but someone mentioned tranquility and someone mentioned poisonous. So, take it as it resonates. And then we have Treasure Island. So I really do feel like this person's trying to figure out how to get forward. With that indecision, it's like they're not quite sure how to get to you in some way. They're still trying to figure that out. They're still trying to navigate it. But I do feel like they're thinking about messaging you, and I do feel like many of you will probably get some kind of message from them. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing in terms of the charms. Woo! I just dropped one. Now, let's get some letters really fast, and then I will... Number 1. We have here I-P... we have a lot of I's. Oh, isn't there like a Billie Eilish song? Or, right? I don't remember. Isn't it something like that? Okay. Anyways, we have, let's see. Ooh, we have term. Right? Yeah. I was going to say, what? I thought I saw term. So term, maybe some of you know them through school or something like that. Maybe like you haven't spoken to them since last term, or maybe there's just like a break here. You know what I mean? That they're taking. And then we have, let's see. We have bile. What the heck? Maybe some of them are literally sick right now, or someone's sick with like their stomach. Because we have bile. We also have mile. So some of you guys might be at a distance here. We also have tire. And we have, ooh, we have creep. So some of them might be creeping on you and still like kind of trying to figure out how to come towards you. They might be seeing what you're up to, trying to spy on you. Or Creep by TLC or Radiohead resonates with you. Let's see, we have oh, we almost have block, but not quite. Well, I'm gonna stop here. I'm sure I'm like missing a bazillion of them, to be honest. Oh, we have crone. And we almost have trombone, but not quite. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop because it's been 20 minutes, and I know I've been having the longest readings ever lately, and I feel bad for that because I'm trying not to, just because I feel like nobody wants to listen to me this long. But if you have, you're my friend, and I appreciate you. So wishing you guys all the very, 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 very best. I hope that this reading helped you and gave you some kind of insight into your person and what kind of is going on with them. I do feel like a lot of you are going to be receiving contact with this person, so, or from this person or whatever. So I definitely would say you could probably look forward to that. I don't think this is the last you've heard from them based on what I'm seeing here. I feel like that they're just trying to get up the courage or something and figure out what the heck they want to do next. But I see it ultimately that they want to kind of free themselves from that fear. Okay, so just to answer, make sure I'm answering your question again, kind of with an overall general sense. That's what I'm seeing. And so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by going down in the description box below through my Etsy store or through my Amazon wish list. I always give a reading as a thank you for anyone who gets something off my Amazon wish list. And that's about all. I just really want to wish you guys lots of blessings and take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye. Hello guys who chose pile number 2. So this is your reading with you chose the Rainbow Moonstone. So let's find out what your person that you're not in contact with is currently thinking and feeling. What's going on with them? So let's start with the first cards, which is mushrooms. So mushrooms indicate that your person's feeling a bit hidden right now. This definitely does speak about kind of taking a break from the connection. Both of you might be trying to find some kind of peace and sort of just taking a break from each other, hiding from each other in some way, just to kind of work on yourself, okay? That's definitely what is reflected here with the mushrooms. So again, I'm feeling that you guys haven't really, you guys have been doing your own thing in some way, I'm really feeling. And let's see what we've got here. We've got, the Thinking Woman and Envy in reverse. Interesting. So for some of you, okay, this could go one of two ways. For some of you, this might be a message to you that you've been a lot more careful with your thoughts in regards to this person. Yeah, of course, you're watching this pick a card reading now, but for some of you, you might have been trying to take a break in general from your person. We have Envy in reverse, which talks about getting into a much better place. For those of you that have been kind of maybe like kind of bogged down by the baggage, or like maybe some kind of jealous feelings. I feel like you guys are releasing those. You guys are just kind of maybe accepting this logically for what it is. If they're going to contact me, that's fine. You know what I mean? If not, I'm fine too, and I'll find better. You know what I mean? Some of you might really be in that energy. As well, your person may be feeling you slipping away from them in some way as well. They might notice that maybe you've kind of turned over, like they might be feeling your aura in a different way, like your energy, that you kind of are detached a little bit more than you were before. And for some of you, it could have them thinking about you in some way, you know what I mean? Spending some extra time thinking about what you're up to. Some of you might have shown before, like for instance, some of you might post things on social media before where you'd like kind of indicate that you were like kind of mad at them or something like that. That doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but that's just kind of like maybe you stopped doing that and they're kind of like, okay, wait, what's going on? Seems like they're doing good. You know what I mean? And for some of you, this person's really wondering what you're thinking of them. They can't really tell by your energy. Again, because you're not... Some of you might be putting on quite the facade, okay? But others of you might just really be a little bit more carefree about this connection, and you're not so attached to it. So they're just wondering what you're really up to, what's going on. They may, if they're not watching on social media or something, or they don't have access to you, they could just be wondering. You could just, kind of ignore this card. And just assume that they might be wondering what you're thinking, and they might be thinking a lot about you and wondering what, what you're doing. For some of you, they might have heard from friends and stuff like that, or people around you, or they might have some kind of way of accessing you in some kind of form. We have deception. So it does seem like your person is in a deceptive mode. They are wearing a mask, probably, in terms of what they're feeling and thinking. They're not really letting you know. For some of you, they might also be showing you a side of them that seems like they don't care. That they're all fine, everything's good with them, they're amazing, they're great. But I do feel like Spirit's letting you know that this isn't the case. If this is what you're seeing, it probably isn't quite the case. There's probably a lot more going on under the surface. And let's see what your tarot cards are. Here, I'll put these up here. For tarot cards, we have 3 of Cups. Strength and 4 of Wands. Jeez Louise, these are like pretty nice cards. Jeez. Okay, well, I would definitely say that your person's... You might be really looking good right now with the Empress. Whether you're male or female doesn't really matter. Something about you is looking pretty abundant and amazing. I know abundant's such a classic word to go with the... I'm thinking of Liz right now. She's watching this. She's probably not watching this pile, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm not going to tell who that is. I just said her real name. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching this, you know who you are. She's probably like, oh, everyone always says abundance with the Empress. No, but they could be finding you to be very beautiful right now. Think you're looking pretty good. Really, you might be in a much better energy than you have been before, and they're kind of wondering about it. I definitely feel like they think that you have a lot to offer. So again, if you were in a bad mood before, it seems like you're more receptive and open right now, in general. I really am getting the fact that you seem really strong or something. They're seeing something. They're seeing some kind of side of you. And I think that they're wondering what's really going on with you. We have that 3 of Cups, so... I really do feel like your person's thinking about how to... I really do wonder if your person's thinking about how to get to a better place with you. There's definitely a feeling of bonding here. They feel bonded to you. They feel good with you. This could have been a friendship with the 3 of Cups here. And perhaps they were holding back, turning this into something more in the past. And they could be thinking about where to take it in the future. For some of you, you might not even have a problem with this person. You just don't talk to them. And they're just like really admiring you. Let me just see here. What is our person thinking? There we have one that fell down, sorry. Oh, no way, the Empress again. Wow. So your person thinks you're quite the goddess. In some way, whether you're male or female. There's something very amazing about you, very nurturing and sweet about you. You're probably looking especially really good right now, especially if they've been looking at your social media. I would say that they're liking what they, or if they see you in real life, they like what they see. If you are a mother, they find you to be an amazing mother. They might see you as potential to be a mother. But again, just a kind, sweet energy to you that seems to attract a lot of abundance. And, oh yeah. I really do get the sense here with that Four of Cups that your person is, okay, there could be a little abstaining here. This one, the Four of Cups in this one is about abstaining from alcohol. So for some of you, this person with the Strength card might be trying to abstain from you a little bit. They're trying to hold themselves back from like kind of showing anything or showing how much they actually really admire you. Yeah. Nine of Wands here. So yeah, it does seem like they're trying to kind of hold themselves back a little bit. Sometimes this can be a bit of a defensive energy. But I feel like they're on the precipice of doing something. Of taking some kind of action. Let's see here. But they might not, yeah, oops, sorry. They might not know how to because you have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So, they might think that you'll bite their head off or that you might be too busy for them or you might be too successful for them or you might be just kind of doing your own thing here. Like I said, that I know we're getting a lot of feminine energy here, but if you're a male watching, that's fine. It doesn't matter. They might think that you're entertaining other people if you are like a male watching. They might think you're entertaining, and you're like into women. They might think that you're entertaining other women. That like you're over them in some way. They might see you as somebody new or think that you have somebody new. I really feel like this person doesn't think that you see them. And that's why they don't really want to say anything. Yeah, that's why they don't want to open up really. And share anything. Or take a chance. Because they think that you've kind of got your own thing going on. They might also feel like you're not really open to a new experience at this point. Like, or you know, being in contact with them. With that Queen of Swords energy, they might think that you are feeling pretty, like, protective of yourself. And, I mean, they definitely see you as somebody who runs a beautiful home, who seems to have a lot of stability, who's very strong, I would say. Yeah. Let's see here. How's pile number 2's person feeling about them? Just number 2. So we have Good Gentleman and Gloomy Thoughts. Yeah, for some of you, this person might think that you're attracting other people towards you. They might be worried that they might miss out on you in some way because it seems like they feel like that they're at a rock and a hard place. This guy's standing at the edge of the cliff and there's gloomy thoughts. So they might be feeling as if you don't see them with that Four of Cups came out. They might be a little bit disappointed because they feel like you're not reaching out to them, that you're kind of just doing your own thing. And for some of you, I do feel with this Good Gentleman card that they're worried that there's competition of some kind, that you might have somebody else in your life. Some of you actually could be married to somebody. For some of you, that might be not everybody, certainly not everybody, but or they might see you as somebody else. Maybe you've been showing off somebody else on your social media or something like that. What is my number? We have Virgo. the 11th house. Yeah, 11th house can talk about social media, friendship groups, okay, as well. We have Scorpio in the first house. Interesting. Let's see here. Some of you could be a Scorpio rising, a Virgo rising, or a Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, or Sagittarius. These are just the signs that are popping up here that I'm mentioning. And we have the first house, which could indicate rising signs here. Yeah, I really feel like your person feels like you're focusing on yourself and your own growth at this point. And they're just kind of like holding back and watching with the Scorpio. They might not be saying a whole lot. They're just kind of, you know, ruminating and quiet about this. They're not really wanting to reach out yet. They just kind of keep their eye on you. You have Virgo, so 6. I do feel like some of you, it's like this person could follow you like on Instagram or something, watch your stories, something like that. Try to keep up with your daily, like what you're doing on a daily basis. They want some kind of insight into it. For some of you, you might be traveling or in a different location than them. So that could be like why maybe you don't see them, you know, in person perhaps. But that's not necessarily, for some of you with Virgo in the first house, there might be a personal connection, like a day-to-day connection, like work or something like that. Or you somehow see them in your daily routine or your daily, you know, life, or, you know, somewhat. But there's definitely a quiet, intense sort of held back energy here with Scorpio. Scorpio. Jeez Louise. Scorpio. Oh, wow. I mean, there's definitely a bit of a lust for you with that Scorpio in the first house. I feel like they're very attracted to you. No doubt about that. But not only just to your body, to your mind as well. Here with Jupiter. They feel like you're very well educated, you're well spoken. This person really thinks you're all that in a bag of chips, to be honest, is what I'm seeing. They just don't know how to act. And again, that could be for different reasons. I see that they're wearing a mask. There just could be this fear of approaching you. Maybe they feel like they wouldn't fit in with you, or they don't know how to come back. They feel like they need to hold back for some reason for some of you, because they need to like tame this desire. That could be because, again, like with all the Empress energy that was coming out, you guys could be in a relationship with somebody else and they're just kind of spying from afar. But yeah, let's get some charms and see what comes out here with charms. Oh my god, that's so many of them. Oops. Okay, we've got the low battery. We have the to-do list. They might really just think that you're busy and you got a lot going on. Capricorn coming out, yeah, so they might think that you're just, again, Capricorn is the 10th house, so it can be, and there's Pisces, 12th house. Oh my god, okay. And what do we have here? We have Capricorn again. I feel like this person watches you. Maybe you guys are popular, or you have like some kind of like presence on social media that they can follow. The Capricorn really talks about the 10th house in the midheaven. So it's that kind of public life. You might just be pretty successful. Oh yeah, and a bit magical perhaps here with the little wand. You might have a magic touch. We also have Virgo. So Virgo's showing up. Some of you might be Virgos. You might be very busy. And you might take care of your appearance pretty well. Very well spoken, I would say. And maybe mysterious. Here, Pisces. This could be representing this person, though, as standing back in the background. 12th house is hidden. So they might just kind of be watching you like, yeah, separate. You guys might also live in different locations. They might be removed from you in some way. We also have Treasure Island book, so some of you might like to read. But, again, they might just see you as somebody that they would like to come towards. It'd be like a treasure in some way to kind of get to you. There could be some distance here, too, with that Treasure Island. We also have a message from Grandma. So grandmas are great. This is my great-grandmother's pin. And let's see, we have I love you. So it seems like your person loves you. And we have don't look up back. That's not where you're going. This person might think that you left them behind. that you just move the heck on and you're doing your own thing. That maybe you've leveled up in some way and sort of became more peaceful and just sort of, there's that mushroom again, sort of just being peaceful, living your life, focusing on yourself, working on your abundance here with the fish. Maybe draining your battery a little bit. Maybe you guys are working a lot or doing a lot, putting a lot of effort into something, and they see that. Let's see here. They could feel with that 1% battery too, that the connection's kind of running out in some way, that maybe they miss their chance. Let's get some letters. Let's see, we have Fern. We have Few. We have Faye. We have, let's see. We almost have Talk. Oops, if we use the blank tile. We have B. Oh, we have Bees. So again, you might be involved in a lot of work, doing things, focusing on your own success, the success maybe of your family, or, you know, building kind of your own thing. You could be out with your friends a lot, or doing things with friends. We have, let's see. We have War. Worn. We have New. So they might think that you have someone new in your life, or that you're just focusing on new things, not them, not the old. And we also have Belt. Barn. Welt. We have Celt. So some of you might be Celtic. But yeah, let's see. We have a... Where'd it go? No, we don't. Never mind. I thought we had an O, but we do not have an O. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys look at the letters. If you see any words or initials or anything in there, I love hearing about them in the comments. If you like the reading, give me a thumbs up if you want. And it makes me happy when you do. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I'm wishing you lots and lots of blessings. If you'd like a personal reading, like a video reading of your own that's unlisted and just for you, you can check out my Etsy store in my description. Is in the description box. And if you want to know any of the decks I'm using, that's always down in the description box as well. Okay, so take care of yourselves, guys, and I'm wishing you all the very, 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 very best. Okay, lots of love. See you next time. Hello guys, so if you chose group number 3, not 2, 3, with this citrine, this is your reading. So let's see what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you. That person that you know you're in no contact with, okay? So again, this could apply to so many different types of people or relationships, but I'll try to keep it broad and, you know, fitting to the situation. So we have Doll. We're starting off with the Doll card. The Doll card represents illusions. It can also represent like memories, for instance, as well as childhood fears or fears. As well, some people find doll. Do you guys feel like dolls are creepy? I do, or I did as a child. I was kind of scared of my dolls, so I'm kind of curious. If you were scared of dolls, leave a comment and tell me that so I know I'm not alone. And I know where mine came from. It's because I watched Child's Play. Um, so it kind of ruined dolls for me. Not all dolls, though. I had like 2 American Girl dolls, and I really liked those, and they didn't scare me, although I had to put them away at night so that they couldn't look at me. But yeah. Yeah, illusions can sometimes go with the doll, okay? That is one of the keywords of this card. So there could be some kind of illusions that they are presenting to you. They could feel like this connection has a lot of illusions to it. There could also be a reminiscence like type of vibe where they're reminiscing about the connection as well. And just perhaps thinking about the past. There could also be a feeling of nostalgia with you as well. Feeling like you're a connection from childhood for some of you, okay? That represents maybe a time of innocence. We also have, oh wow, deceit. Okay, so with illusions there, that illusionary meaning, perhaps there's been some kind of deceit here in this connection. Maybe on their part or your part. They maybe feel that you've been deceitful or they've been deceitful. Maybe they're thinking back to times that they've been deceitful with you. We also have, oh, blossoming abundance in reverse. So for some of you, they might be, for those of you where this person was in some way not open and honest with you about something, I feel like that they're really thinking about how it messed everything up. Okay, here with blossoming and abundance in reverse, I really feel like that they've lost out in some way, and that's what they've been thinking about, and that's what they're currently kind of going through is, yeah, it seems like they might be feeling a little bit, and we have the devil right here. Well, I'll get into those cards in a minute. Let's get into this deceit, Spirit. What is this deceit? Ooh, we have the Three of Cups. So there might have been some kind of deception in the past, or like a third party type of situation. Or this could be a friendship group. Maybe they didn't show their feelings for you, and they just kept it friendly. And now they're kind of wondering if they've missed out. They might be thinking about old times. But for some of you, this could be like that they've literally maybe brought a third person into the situation between the, between the two of you in the past, and they're thinking a lot about that. Perhaps it hasn't led to anything good. So if they're with somebody else currently, it might be that they're not quite happy with the situation in some way. They might feel as if they've made a mess of things. We have the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, they could have been following some kind of passion of theirs in this situation. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, oh, wow, okay. Yeah, there could have been some kind of, for some of you, this is a message for you guys specifically. They could have been just following their, their sexual drive. More of like their self-pleasure, and they're focusing on themselves. But I feel like that they've lost out in some way here with the Eight of Cups, that they know that they kind of made a mistake. I feel like they might be regretting that they moved away from you. And for some of you, it might be that you moved away from them because of this. Perhaps they started putting their energy elsewhere. Now, this doesn't have to be, like I said, that third party. It could just be that they kind of were putting their focus elsewhere on other things. We have the devil here, so this could be numerous things. Any type of addictions, whether it's, just ignoring you to game, or ignoring you to, hang out with their friends and drink, or, do you know what I mean? There can be so many different things involved here, but maybe in some way they sort of led you on and maybe put you in a place where you felt like they were deceitful or not honest and upfront about who they were. And again, there's some kind of there's some kind of enjoyment here in terms of this. This is something that they enjoyed doing. And it was sort of like something that they chose over you, basically, in some way. Okay? So that could resonate in different ways for everybody, but I do feel like your person's in some nostalgic mood regarding you. Let's see what the tarot cards are. Oh, let's look at the rest of the cards. So we have very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So they might be thinking about, for some of you, this person might realize that they have to take some kind of action very soon. They might be feeling like they need to take some action towards you very soon. They might be feeling a bit rushed, like, okay, how can I come back in? What can I do to repair this? I really do get the sense that they feel like they've ruined things in some way, though. And this person could have a little bit of a deceitful energy for some of you. If that sounds like them, I would say that they are still probably in that deceptive type of energy a little bit. If they've kind of jerked you around before. That's not going to apply for everyone, okay? That's only if they've shown particularly bad traits, okay? With the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Devil. Interesting. So we have a lot of major arcana here. Yeah, I do feel like this person's kind of off on their own, doing their own thing. They might be battling some of their inner demons here with the Devil and the Hermit, trying to get a better perspective of themselves. This could have caused them to kind of get into this more reflective mode where maybe they were thinking more about the ways that they kind of were deceitful or not honest, you know, with that deceit card. Ways in which maybe they didn't open up fully to you, or maybe they chose other vices instead of you, or kind of went in different directions rather than this connection. Because I really do feel at the end of the day, this person really feels that you are amazing, okay? Here with the Sun, you bring sunshine to their lives. You're a happy person. You're somebody that makes them smile, that makes them laugh. There's something very comforting about you. You might, like, you know, be really good at like cooking or taking care of the house, or there are so many different ways in which we can be comforting to people. So it's going to depend on your person. You might just have always had something encouraging to say to them, or, you know, knew how to give them that pat on the back to make them feel good about themselves. And in a lot of ways, I do see perhaps a little bit of, you know, I definitely see this introspection for sure. No doubt about that. Where they're really just thinking back. With that, I really do feel like for a lot of you, this person may have, yeah, maybe they had some kind of illusions up and gave you the wrong impression. What is their person? I'm going to ask for you guys. What is their person wanting to do? What action are they wanting to take, Spirit? What action is their person wanting to take? Page of Wands. Well, we have the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I can't say that I feel like this person's too mature, to be honest. I don't know if they would come back right now. If they came back, if they'd be in the best energy. With that deceit there and the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, I almost feel like this person might see you doing good, looking real good, feeling nostalgic, and kind of want to maybe even come in just to get something from you. But in a very low vibrational way, I guess you could say, or maybe in a way that's not very, I feel like it's very quick and feisty. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with how you're presenting yourself at this time. There's something about you that's perhaps really turning them on in some kind of way. Yeah, I do wonder if this person's got some honorable intentions here. How's their person feeling about that? Yeah, how are they feeling? They're feeling like communicating with you here with the Pleasant Letter card. There's a desire to communicate. Oh my God, seriously, theft. Yeah, this person's a bit sneaky, okay? So I feel like whatever you get from them, it's not going to be either fully understood. So it might be kind of like, it might be sneaky, kind of coming back in a sneaky way, or it's something that's maybe not authentic, fully authentic or fully grounded in terms of what they were willing to give, okay? So if this person's kind of flaked out in the past, I feel like they'd flake out again in this current energy. One second, let me just, I wasn't asking anything. What is that? Number 2. Okay. That one's flying. We'll see what it is. Hold on. Mystery. The unknown. This person might also not know what they feel. This person might have a hard time getting in touch with themselves. They might be in a little bit of an egotistical type of, okay, here we go, Pluto. So this person might, you guys might have some kind of Pluto synastry that's ticking this person off. Not ticking them off like angrily, but like kind of like waking something up inside of them. If they have some kind of Pluto issues, you might be triggering these in some way where they want to have some kind of control. If you're looking like you're doing better, it's like the type of person who might want to come back in to kind of mess with you a little bit. And it's not, it may not come from a bad place for all of you, okay? So don't take me as I'm saying that your person's evil, especially if you know that they're not like a jerk. But there could be something about you that's kind of drawing them in. They might not quite understand it themselves. Pluto can be a bit of a lusty planet. And their lust really, on the negative side, can be about control. This person could be trying to, with the Hermit, though, they might be trying to be introspective and try to kind of figure out what's going on inside of them. They might be trying to do some growth, but I feel like at this time, if they come back in, it's still going to be kind of, it's going to either kind of confuse you and not be very clear. So for those of you where it's like not a bad person who really seems to be too terrible, it's like they're just, if they're coming back in, it's kind of like a thief in the night type of energy. Like they might not stick around, or it's not like really anything stable, or you get what I'm saying? It's not like anything that would be too clear to you. It might be hit and run. And for some of you, you might be in contact with this person. That's kind of how they act. They're in and out, sort of like randomly disappearing and stuff. I do feel like that there's something that probably draws them in here with that Pluto, though. So I am sensing that maybe you guys have some Pluto synastry of some kind. Or this person has some kind of Pluto aspect in their chart that's very strong, like Pluto on an angle, in Scorpio, in first, 4th, 7th, or 10th house. Or maybe like a opposing or squaring, trining, you know, anything, like any kind of a aspect with the personal planet. So the personal planets would be like the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. But yeah, and in the nastier parts of Pluto, contacts like that, you know, on the more negative side or unevolved side of that, that can be a little bit controlling sometimes. Sometimes with Pluto, it's control or be controlled. And this person might feel a little bit out of control, right? Because they're not getting what they want here. Blossoming abundance is in reverse. So this person might not be getting quite what they want out of the connection. They're feeling nostalgic about it, and they're like figuring, how the heck can I come back in here? I need to write something. I need to say something. I need to you know, kind of, I need to come after this because I really like this person. I definitely find, you know, see that they feel like you're, you know, very amazing, I would say. They're very attracted, no doubt about that. But I do wonder if it comes from a place of control in some kind of way. And even if it's not like outward control, like, oh, you go here and you go there, and you know what I mean? Not like that necessarily. It's more like feeling like they have some kind of power. And so they could be feeling a bit powerless right now, and that's why they would want to kind of come back in all quick and sort of maybe if they've seen you with somebody else here or entertaining other people or looking really good and they're worried, it's like they want to kind of come in and maybe, you know, try to push off anybody else in some way, because it might be like, okay, now I need to get that control back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, or I need to worm my way back in there. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got, okay, we have the little girl. Some of you might have known this person since you were a little girl or since you were children. Okay, this could be like a childhood type of connection. Not for all of you, of course. Some of you might be very innocent with this person too. It might be like a first love or first real time you ever felt such a thing for somebody. Okay, we have to do. So it could be that there's like, well, okay, first of all, you guys might share a sarcastic sense of humor here because this one kind of has a sarcastic to-do list. So I always kind of recognize that sarcastic kind of maybe dark humor. Maybe this person has dark humor, you have dark humor, both of you perhaps as well. We have Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, which always makes me think of somebody who's very faithful and loyal and always willing to help and be there. So maybe they've seen that in you before. Maybe you've had that kind of connection. Then we have Jack right here. So that couple, that pairing might mean something to you personally, or that might reflect your connection in some way. We have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Wow, we have a lot of signs here. Libra. What else? We got Leo. And we've got Sagittarius. Wow, that's a lot of, let me see what I'm catching here. Oh, we've got 3rd, 6th, 12th, 7th house, 5th house, and 9th house. Some of you might be at a distance from this person with the Pisces and the Sagittarius. There might be a distance here. For others of you, you might have dated this person. For some of you, might have been in a long-term connection, or you thought you would be at some point, okay? For others of you, I feel like that there are just different types of connections, like different people watching this. Some of you, like I said, could have been married to this person even. Some of you might have dated them. Some of you might have just been like long-distance friends or long-distance dating, long-distance communication. That could be very possible here. And these signs, of course, could be relevant, maybe not, you know what I mean? We have love and be loved and live your dream. We also have you are always in my heart. We have love with a heart. So I do feel like you've affected this person, no doubt about that. I will. Sound like a very determined type of person. To get what they want at any cost, I will do something, you know what I mean? Here with this magic wand, it's like they might feel very capable in some way, or that's what they are trying to conjure up, is that capable, confident attitude to kind of come forward. We also have a bunch of little shells here, so that could mean something. Tarot cards always says shells are like secrets, and I like that. I also think of shells and I think of Aphrodite, so of course love, the goddess of love. This could be a love connection. We have mushroom. So mushrooms can talk about hidden things, right? It grows in the dark, or in the, kind of alone, solo, quietly. And again, there could be a peaceful attitude towards you right now, and that's why they're kind of wanting to come in. They might see you doing well, and they're like, what's this? We have the key. This person could have a lot of secrets. That's a definite possibility here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put the charms away. So that's what I'm seeing for the charms. I'm definitely seeing somebody who they do have love, although I don't know if they know how to show it very well. And I don't know. It seems like they might be a bit of a complicated person in terms of how they treat relationships, what they think and stuff. That's kind of, at least in the energy that they're in now, okay? Let's get some letters. Oops, let's get some letters for you. We have a lot of blank ones. And we dropped one here. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, we got a D. A D. Let's see, here we have. So we do have love. So I do feel like that there's love here, okay, between the two of you. Even if they're acting immature or weird or bad, or they've acted bad, I do feel like they do love you. They might not be very good at showing it. They might not have some maturity. We also have pent. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's like pent up love. Like they don't know how to show it. They don't know how to express it very well. That could be possible for some of you. We have, let's see. We have ego. So this person could be a bit of an egotistical person. Let's see. We have Ed. We have Ken and Kent. We have, let's see, we have Rome. So Rome might mean something to you guys. If we, these are blank, right? Yeah, we have game. If you guys, maybe this person's played games with you in the past. We have, let's see, we have, what else do we have? We have, point of view. So maybe you guys have different points of view. We also have red. Red makes you think of like lust, love, colors, anger sometimes, perhaps, jealousy, envy. I don't know. Those kind of are like what kind of comes to my mind when I think of that color. But I'm sure that there are other meanings for them too. We have dog as well. So some of you might. We have fog. So there could be some unclear thinking here, or there's, like, again, deceit. Maybe things haven't been clear in the past in some way. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm going to stop here so that, because I already went into 23 stinking minutes. And if you're even still here, like, bless you. Love. Lots of love for you. But anyways, take care, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, and if this resonated, let me know. If you see any letters or you saw any initials, I love to hear about it. And yeah, of course, if it resonated, let me know. Give me a like if you want. I'm not sure if your person, I do feel like your person is planning on taking some kind of action, so I will say that. I feel like that they're trying to figure out what it is, though. They're not ready quite yet, so they're still kind of in the planning stage. But it says very soon, so it seems like they will take some kind of action very soon. I don't know if they'll be able to hold this devil energy down, because it feels like they really want to come back in some way. But with that being said, guys, lots of love. If you'd like a personal reading, all that information is down in the description box below. Okay? So you can get your own private, unlisted video reading of your own if you go to my Etsy store, or you can go to my Amazon wish list. Of course, I always give a reading out to those who get something off my Amazon wish list because I'm very thankful for the thought. So I always do that. Just be sure to leave an email or something in the gift note. But anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. Lots and lots of love, like I said, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Hello, so if you've chosen pile number 4 with the Desert Rose, this is your reading, guys. So let's see how your person is currently feeling. What are they thinking? What's going on with them? So we'll start. We have the snail. So the snail really can talk about something taking some time, right? It can also talk about fragility, actually. One of the, a snail is a very fragile creature, actually, and does take its time, and that perhaps could be why. But it seems like your person could be feeling a little bit fragile in some way. Maybe they're feeling a little bit vulnerable. But for some of you, this person might just be, I feel like for most of you, this person's probably just taking their sweet, sweet time. They might be a bit of a slow mover. Some of you might have been out of contact for quite some time because they've just taken a very long time to kind of initiate anything. They might just be someone who kind of goes at their own pace in some way, right? So, okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's see. Ooh, adjacent possibilities in reverse and the sun in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely somebody who perhaps isn't taking all the opportunities available to them in regards to you. They could also be, this person could actually be in some kind of reflection regarding how they've missed opportunities with you in the past. The Jason Possibilities is like one of the lessons of this card is to make sure that you're not missing out on opportunities or not taking opportunities as they're presented to you. Again, with this snail energy, this person could be kind of missing opportunities because they move so slow. And then they feel like the timing's never right. For some of you as well, they might not feel like there's a positive outcome to this connection. They might feel like as if there isn't a good door to go through to get to you, for sure. We have love yourself first. So this person could be trying to focus on themselves a bit right now. They might be a little bit more inwardly focused, trying to figure out what they need to be doing right now with their life. Again, for some of you, this person might just be focused on the doors that they need to go through to get to where they want to be, to turn themselves around. For some of you, this person might not be in the best place mentally or in their life in some kind of way, and they feel like they just need to focus on other things that would involve themselves getting better. And we do have the Nine of Pentacles here, which does talk about, self-worth, self-gratification, feeling accomplished. So this person could be really worried about their own comfort, their own physical comfort, their own accomplishments, rather than this connection at this point. This could be because for some of you, they don't feel like they can come back into contact with you until they're in a better place, okay? So don't take it as something as... For some of you, this person might be more self-focused at this time out of selfish reasons, but for others of you, it might just be because they're really trying to build up some sort of accomplishments in order to, they feel like that's what they need right now, probably. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody who's trying to get their life in order in some kind of way. Yeah. Trying to keep their own affairs balanced. But look at, we have the Knight of Wands though. So it seems like with the Knight of Wands and the Magician, they're Knight of Wand and Knight of Wands. Wow. Sorry. The Knight of Wands and the Magician, there's definitely a desire to create something, to bring something into fruition, to take some kind of action. But it does seem like with that snail, it's like they're still kind of moving at a slow pace. It's probably because with the Magician, they want to make sure that everything is perfect, okay? They might be focused on making sure that everything is right and ideal before they take any kind of action. So there's still a bit of control, even though there's that Knight of Wands that can be a bit hasty and excitable. There's this Magician that's kind of like, okay, no, we got to make this happen right. We can't just act on our impulse. We've got to make sure all the elements are in alignment. Six of Pentacles. So this person might be wanting to make sure that they're in a place to give you something or to offer something of value. If they were to come back into your life. Let's see here. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. They might have left you disappointed in the past, and they want to make sure that next time it wouldn't be like that. And maybe they know that they've kind of got to clean up their own act before they can kind of come into some kind of, connection with you again. But they have to have their emotions in order, their finances or their stability or whatever. I hate that idea of finances. I don't know why, but I find it such a weird excuse. But, of course, to me, finances mean nothing. I got my 7th ruler in the 5th. My 7th house ruler is in the 5th. And so, yeah, that can usually mean that I marry for love, not for anything else. So, it doesn't really matter what somebody has. As long as I love them, it's good. So I don't always understand that mindset, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I understand that. So again, this could be something that's just really focused on the fact that they want to be able to offer you something of worth, of value. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't feel like they have enough here with the Five of Pentacles. They feel like they lack in some way. That they've look at, she's broken one of her dishes. She's like one dish less of her set. So, yeah, they could have felt like they messed up in some way. We're seeing this the fallen plates, the spilled cups. I don't feel like this person feels like they're working with their full potential. We have the King of Swords. So it does seem like they're trying to kind of keep themselves in a mindset that's logical and practical. They're trying to think of practical solutions. Again, I feel like this person's kind of figuring out where they're going in life. is essentially what's going on. How can they turn their life around in some kind of way? When it comes to you in particular, perhaps, but I feel like this is kind of connected to you. It's more about themselves, but it could be connected to you. Let's see. I'm going to put these cards back. We'll shuffle them up, and because I want to make sure we're working with the full deck here. But I want to see what their intentions are at this time. This person's intentions at this time. Oops. Okay, so they're trying to get out of, with the Sun and the Nine of Swords, I definitely see that they're trying to get to a happier place. They're trying to cut out insecurity, anxiety. They're trying to bring more happiness into their life. See, there's the Sun reversed, right? And here's the Sun upright. They're trying to get to a better place. They're trying to figure out what they want. They might be trying to illuminate, you know, their options in life, to bring more happiness into their life as well, to get to a more positive place. Here we have the Eight of Wands, so I definitely see that your person does intend on communicating with you, okay? With the Eight of Wands, I do feel like that they're you know, intending on, their intentions include messaging you or communicating with you in some way. So I feel like this person will reach out. Let's see here. Yeah, we have the World. I do feel like your person will reach out to you. There could be some distance here with the Eight of Wands in the World. Yeah, I don't feel like they've quite let go of the connection here. But they also could be trying to save up. For some of you, they might be trying to save up to come see you. If you guys are at a distance, they might be trying to figure out how they could, you know, manage to take that, like, how they could get to that place. I do feel like that this person really does want to get to a place of strength here with the Emperor, to be able to take charge. They might not feel like they have a whole lot of options at this time, or if they do, it's like they're trying to figure out the best options to move forward in their life in general. What would be the best possible outcome for them. I feel like they, you know, their intentions are to make something, they definitely want to make something happier with you. They definitely want to kind of come to some kind of happy conclusion, for sure. And I don't feel like that they've let go of the connection quite yet, but I feel like they're still, yeah, they're nostalgic here with the Six of Cups. There's a nostalgia factor here. They're thinking about you and feeling still pretty connected. But I feel like they're still trying to get to a place where they can take some kind of action. Holy shit. Sorry. I just dropped like a bunch of the deck. 1 second. Wow, those went everywhere. Well, anyways, back to this. I feel like your person feels like they need to be more successful, or they have to be at a place where they can actually take some kind of action to come towards you, where they could actually build some kind of stability with you. Like for some of you, if this is like a long distance connection, they don't want to come back in until like they know they could actually come see you, for instance, or that something could actually come out of this. Like you guys could actually have some kind of solid foundation. And they might not see it at this time. They're trying to figure out a way. And yeah, I feel like that's, for some of you, that's what's kind of going on. But for others of you, let's see here. I mean, we get this King of Swords energy again. Somebody who's very logical. Someone who's thinking a lot about how to make things happen in the best way possible. For the best possible outcome here. With the Emperor too, I get that feeling of somebody who's trying to make sure that things are done correctly. Yeah, I get the feeling that your person, they might overthink things a little bit here. In terms of what needs to be, in terms of what they need to have a happy ending, or to come together with you in some kind of way. They might just feel like they don't have enough to offer at this time, you know? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we've got the opposition coming out. Virgo, Pluto is coming out. Opposition. Okay, so with the opposition isn't actually a bad aspect necessarily. Oh wow, okay, so we have a lot of Pluto here, 8th house. So because Pluto, well, is associated with Scorpio in the 8th house. So there could be some 8th house synastry between the two of you, but again, this is somebody who's kind of a bit perhaps secretive. This is somebody who could be working on their resources, okay? This could be inner resources, but also financial resources as well. This could be somebody who's investing money or doing things like that, of that nature. Again, there could be a strong obsession here, though. Okay, this person could really be thinking about you. This person also could like to have a bit of control. Okay, and they could be kind of intense in terms of their feelings. They might be trying to become a little bit more grounded here with Virgo. Focusing on their everyday life and getting to a healthier place perhaps, and just like a better place. But this person's kind of a perfectionist, to be honest. Pluto can be very intense, okay, as well. So this could be a very intense type of person who has an idea about how everything should be, and it needs to be perfect, or else they're an F up and it's no good. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like here with the opposition versus a trine, it's like they want things to come in. With the opposite, okay, the opposition isn't inherently bad, but when one thing's outbalancing the other thing, like for instance, in this case, with the Pluto in the 8th house and the Virgo, it could be that their obsession was kind of overriding their logic, okay? They could have been feeling so intensely about you, it was overriding their logic, okay? And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, perhaps, that this person's trying to get in balance in some way. And with the, like I said, with the opposition, one planet, ideally it should work like this, you know what I mean? Like they should balance each other out. But what will happen is that seesaw effect. So then sometimes one will override the other one a little bit. Now, of course, that can be helped by other conjunct planets or planets that are touching it, or rulerships and all that stuff. But so sometimes the odds are stacked against, you know. The other, perhaps, but, one might have the odds stacked against it, because, for instance, a Venus in Libra might be stronger than, a Mercury, and, well, what would be the detriment of Mercury? Well, Mercury and Scorpio, for instance, okay, Libra would be the rulership of Venus, so Venus would be stronger, and it would override, well, okay, there can't even be, okay, anyways, there can't even be that, but that aspect, so... Anyways, well, in synastry there could be, okay, yeah. But anyways, with the trine, though, what I'm seeing is that they're just trying to get to a way where it's more harmonious, where things are flowing in a better way, where things are going to be easier, rather than opposing, where they feel in harmony here with the Two of Pentacles, okay? They feel more in control of themselves as well, perhaps. This person could be scared off by the connection, too, as well. It might have come on too intense for them. They might be a snail type of person that really just got feeling really intense about it. I don't think the intensity is quite gone, but I feel like they are trying to get more in control of it, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Let's get some charms if you want to stick around for the charms. I'll do that now. Okay, so we've got Ariel, Taurus, the Hummingbird, Constellations, Taurus again, oh my lord, so this could be somebody very stubborn and slow. We have Capricorn, lots of earth energy. We have Aries and Libra. So these are the signs. Oh, interesting, because Aries and Libra oppose each other. So it's like Mars, Venus. Ooh, there could be a Mars-Venus opposition between the two of you, maybe. Okay, we have a mermaid. She has her back turned, so it does make me think that maybe you've turned your back to this person in some kind of way. Or they might just see you very seductive because she's kind of got a sexy pose going on there. We have never, never give up. Interesting, because Pluto is definitely a sign of a planet of not giving up. Intensity. We have London. So London could be relevant. Or English, for instance, like the English language. Europe as well. It also shows Big Ben, so there might be something about, maybe you guys live in places where there are big, what is it called? Not tourist things. Oh my god, not sightseeing things. What is it called? Oh my god, monuments, not monuments. Oh my gosh, what's the word? My brain's like frozen. Oh good, I forgot. Not statues. Oh my gosh, tell me in the comments below, help me. I'm frustrated like Arthur is. There could be some frustration. This person could be very determined too. When I see that fist, I think of determination. They might be determined to make their life better in some kind of way. They could be determined to eventually be good enough for you, for instance. You might be frustrated with this person as well, though. We have don't look back. That's not where you're going. So it seems like this person is trying to move forward in life in some kind of way. They're determined to get ahead. Let's see. We have be the light. So interesting. They could feel that, you've been a light to them. With the sun in reverse, it could be that they feel that you've kind of taken your light away in some way from them. So they're just trying to focus on themselves. They could be trying to find their own light as well. If they felt a little bit negative, or like, it's like maybe they're trying to light their own path, if you know what I mean, and kind of figure out what they want in life. Especially with the Capricorn right here. Capricorn's linked to the 10th house, which is our, midheaven house. And it's an angular house. It's very important in the chart, and it's even sometimes more important for public appearance and goals in the ascendant, to be honest. People often, that's what our public appearance is the 10th house. So it's kind of like how people are going to look up to you, or what they're going to see, especially in terms of career and goals and stuff like that. So this person could be very focused on that. And with Taurus, Venus, second house, I'm definitely seeing some Venus here. We have Libra and Taurus. So there's a lot of, sometimes Venus can be a little bit self-serving, a little bit focused on herself, right? That energy. But it also can be that, it's also a planet of love. So, I mean, this person probably does have, romantic feelings for you, but they're also focused on their own resources, their own goals. With the bow here, I do think this person admires you and finds you to be sweet and kind. And I do feel like that there's this, we have first and seventh house opposition. So it's like a focus on oneself versus a focus on the other. So this person's kind of, that could have been the deal, is that you and this person want, they're more focused on themselves, or vice versa. And that could be where you guys were opposing a little bit. And it would be nice to have that balance between both energies, you know what I mean? Like being able to be yourself plus focus on the other person. There could have been an imbalance before in that. And then we have constellations. So again, you might be really into astrology. You might have synastry aspects that are very important. Maybe you guys know what those are. We have the hummingbird. So I always think of the hummingbird as something very busy. Someone really trying to get their stuff done. And then with Ariel, when I think of Ariel, I think of somebody who's, well, definitely interested in some goals, right? She's very goal-oriented. She wants to explore, to see different things. Again, with that adjacent possibilities in reverse, that kind of reminds me of Ariel in some way, that she felt like some of the doors to her own, like, curiosities were closed. And she was kind of having to do it in a secret way. But also this can talk about, oh gosh, what is it? Star-crossed lovers. Maybe you guys come from different countries or different places. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to go ahead and take some letters and see what pops out there. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to just take this many more. There we go. That's it. Okay, let's see. We have, already I'm seeing Mike. So somebody might be named Mike. We also have, let's see, we have, let's see, what do we have? We have Rose. We also have Rome. We have... Oh, we also have Jerome. Jerome. We have... We have Drake. Maybe someone likes to listen to some Drake. We have... We have Fine. And we've got... We have Rude. So maybe someone's been a bit rude in this connection. Maybe someone has a bit of rudeness in their personality. We've also got, let's see, we have Fake. So for some of you, this person could be like, it seems like they're focused on more fake matters of their life. You know what I mean? Where you might feel like, this is fake. I don't need any of that crap. You know what I mean? And we also have Rake. So this person could be a bit of a rake. We've got... We have More. And let's see. I'll probably stop here. Wait, what's this? That's a blank one. Okay, so anyways, if you see any names or initials that pop out at you, I'd love to hear about them in the comments. And you guys, if this reading resonated with you, let me know. And, you know, like and subscribe if you haven't. Put the notification bell on if you haven't either, so then you know when I upload a video. I try to keep it consistent, but you know what I mean. Sometimes, you know, I get inconsistent. I try not to. But anyways, guys, I'm sending you lots and lots of love and blessings in your life. I hope that, you know, everything's working out for you for your highest good, no matter what. And like, especially with this connection and with your own life, you know what I mean? And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do that by going down in the description box below. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can get your own personal video reading. And also there's my Amazon wish list. So anybody who gets something off my Amazon wish list always gets a reading as a thank you as well. So that's just an option for those of you who prefer gift giving. I always give a gift in return too. So just leave your email in the gift note if you do choose that option. But I'm wishing you guys all the very, very best, as I mentioned, and sending you lots of love, and see you next time. Bye-bye.